What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers review. This is Transformers Generations Special Edition Counterpunch. Counterpunch. Deluxe class from Hasbro. They give you this mailer, kind of like Bandai, so that's pretty cool. I wanted to show that off. Here is the packaging. Prime Wars Trilogy, Generations, Transformers. Nice embossed design there. Got the cool art. There's Counterpunch in the background, but you got Punch up front. He's the main Autobot. Punch, Counterpunch, Aegis eating up. Hasbro, the Autobot Decepticon symbol right there. This side, you can see some of the clone. Looks like they got more than two, because they got these ones, and then they got them here. Or another one here, at least. Punch, battle on off the clones. Punch is an Autobot double agent. He converts into an alternate identity Counterpunch to infiltrate the Decepticon ranks. Transforms in 9 steps to robot, 18 steps to car, and 13 steps from him to car. So, comes with Prime armor. Get the insignias there. Get the little window there. Pet. There's that. And then it opens up and you get this. The Autobots and Decepticons use Prime Masters to wield the incredible powers of the most legendary bots in the universe, the Primes. Prime Masters carry the spark of the Prime, allowing them to share a Prime's godlike ability with other bots. You get Prima Prime, the Prime armor, and then the figure itself. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright, here he is in vehicle mode. Very nice vehicle. You got the painted red rims. Looking very snazzy. And then he's got a little bit of silver detailing there. Got some molded in door handles. You got translucent plastic for the windows and windshield. Some nice tech detailing kind of going on. Some blue paint behind there. Got some molded on rear view mirrors. Or side view mirrors. Some molded on vents above the engine, some painted grille, and translucent plastic for the headlights. Some more paint, silver metallic for the lower bumper. It looks like you got a little bit of gunmetal in the middle there, so that looks nice. And then you got painted taillights that are all the way across, as well as a metallic painted back windshield. Very nice. He rolls. But oh, that's because he has when he has the gun in there, he doesn't roll quite as good, although he still rolls. And then if you look on the bottom, you can store the weapon. You want to be careful when you take it off, just because it's a small little peg. On the back of the weapon, there's a little slot on one side. Use that slot for that one tab. I actually had to figure this out on my own. Like that, and it pegs on securely. But you can also, if you want to ride out in style, you can get this off. It'll make them roll faster, and you can peg it in the top. As you can see, it rolls much faster. You can swivel this around. That's pretty cool looking. So some options for you. You can also switch the head around if you want it to be a little bit more concealed. But not bad, not bad. One thing real quick about Optimal Optimus, let's get him over here, is you also can put his gauntlet lower arm guards up on his shoulders, and the way that works is, well, this slot right there slots in the back where the slot is there. That's how you get them on. But then there's tabs you can see on the inside right there and there that go into these holes, so that it's definitely created for it, but nothing mentioned in the instructions. But so very cool that they give them the cartoon accurate look right there. Check out this list, this review in the Combiner Wars / Titans Return / Power of the Primes playlist. Very cool figure. You get the little matrix, but it comes out. And, yeah, whoops. Let's get that back in there. Alright, so back to Counterpunch was wrong. Yeah, my phone's been doing that. When I move, it's got like a motion thing going on. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe if I go all the way out. Anyways, so he comes with some really cool instructions right here. They're very easy to read and see, which I like, but I didn't really use them. He also comes with Prima Prime that can go in the Prime armor, but translucent plastic with gray plastic for the midsection and the lower legs, and then silver paint on top of the translucent plastic, metallic silver. So you can get the little swivel, you can do the arms and the legs all to go together. See, nothing separate. And you flip it down, you got a little Prime armor, or sorry, Prime Master. A little bit of blue paint there. Looks pretty nice. So, alright. So for transformation, remove that. You want to start by getting here and opening this up. Alright, then you flip this, rotate this down on that joint right there. Then you come up here and you separate that like this, and then you turn it around. There's a couple tabs that tab in. Once you undo the tabs, you can pull the arms down like that and like this. Then you can go back here, you pull this back, flip it once, flip it twice, rotate it back in like that. Now what you do here is you flip this in like that, like this, and then flip it. Untab that. Again, flip once, twice, 3 times. Then you just work him. You work his shoulders and get him to come down. Why is he? There we go. And there, you flip back the head, and there is Punch. Let's take a closer look at his head sculpt. Very nice. Got the gunmetal paint on the top, silver metallic on the face guard, as well as light blue for the optics. Nice Autobot symbol tampoed on top of silver paint. Very nice. So for articulation, you got this ball joint right there. Oh, you also want to switch these around, and the way I suggest you do that is you pull this out like that, and then you can get like a blunt object. I did it with the arms itself, but you can kind of like push things forward, and it separates. See, there's a separation. You can see it already coming off. You just basically do that, pull that out, switch this around so the square part is on top, so when you go up like this, it locks. So that's what you do with that. Anyways, articulation, you've got a head that can look up a little bit, and then down a little bit. Oops. Down, up, down. Tilt back and forth, rotate. Articulation on the shoulder. Why does this keep getting in the way? That's weird. Never did before. There we go. Like this, you can go out a little bit. If you get this out of the way, you can also put these back here like this. Pull up on this hinge, and then rotate these to the back. And then that gives them a little bit better of a silhouette. Let's get it kind of like that. You can get a little bit better outward that way too. You got the upper bicep swivel, you get 90-degree bend at, oh, sorry about this, guys. He was supposed to have red hands, but there we go. You can bicep swivel, 90-degree bend at the elbow, and if you do that with the fist, the other fist kind of come out. So you get a designated waist swivel just for articulation purposes. His legs will go front to back like that, and they will kick out to the side about that far. So not bad. You also have a thigh swivel, but it's on, that's soft plastic right there, so I wouldn't suggest using it because you're going to warp it. He has a knee that can go back 90 degrees. So, decent articulation for punch. This transforms his to his Decepticon spy. You take these. Oh, actually, you flip down in the battle helmet or rotate this piece down. You turn them around. You flip up. There's a Decepticon symbol like that. And then you take these and you rotate them down like this. And that. Then you flip his blue fists around. And this is Counterpunch. Very cool. Same kind of articulation. A little bit out. He's even got the same knee, and you didn't do the waist swivel because it goes both ways. But it's on nice tight joints, as you can see. So these are a little bit loose right here. But I think that's just because that's soft plastic. If someone made new versions of these that was harder plastic, this guy would be solid. But yeah, you still got the waist swivel and all that. Same articulation. Of course, they can hold their weapons. So, get a little pose and Counterpunch. As you can see, not too hard to pose. Let's get these scissors out of the way. Decently posable. Big feet, so he can definitely hold on to his stances very well. Not bad. To transform back into vehicle mode, I usually leave the blue fists up. I want to rotate these back up like this. Sometimes one of them gives me trouble for some reason. What is going on? There. Like that. You can rotate this around or not, but let's not. Flip that down. You tab that tab into his knee like this while you open up this and flip these out. 1, 2. Just like that. You want to pull out the back, pull this out into 2 pieces. And then the reason you do that is so these will snap up and marry together a lot better. And then oops. You want to tab these tabs into the sides right there on both sides, and then tab this all together. Just like that, and like that. And then we flip the legs around 180, just like so. Whoops. And then before you're going up, you see how it's kind of like that? You want to make sure that when you start going like this, and then you kind of bend it down so it's straight like that. That's what makes these marry together better. And then you form it together. Hopefully nothing. Yep. So it might give you a little resistance, but it won't give you too much. Just a little bit of work. Oops, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. And then you got them back into car mode. And as you remember, you can put this underneath or on top, which is kind of what I prefer. That looks cool with the blue. That's my review, guys. Let me know what you think of the video. Leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment if you got something to say. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subs, and stay tuned for the next video.